Hello and welcome. And today I'm just going to look at uh, a map right here. And sometime back, I also received the database for the project I did over here. And I'm going to do some quick checking and see if I what can I do with that, and if I can make it a quick tutorial or something. Okay. The first thing, I opened up this little map, and it's a flown topo. And you see that's the 1350 contour lines over here. So that's 52, 54, 56, 58 and 1360. So it's a very precise and flown topo, and most of the flown topos are like that. What I'm going to do first, go to my drill hole drawing inspector and just kind of go through these lines. If you click on it, it says it's a polyline, but it's not telling anything else about it. So let's do layer ID. Well, for layer ID you have to click on it and then hit enter, and then it will tell at the bottom CNTEINT is the layer ID. I really wanted to know what's my elevation of these points. Like over here, you see it's telling me it's 1358, 1364, 13 something, 76, and the trail over here, it's got some elevation 2 assigned to it, looks like. Okay. Let's see about these texts. Huh. Even the text, they assign some kind of elevation data. I have never seen that before. Wow. Uh, what about the tank? Yeah, it's got some elevation too. Yeah. So everything in this file looks like has some form of elevation data already assigned. Okay. No, that's fine. I'm just checking this drawing just a little bit more closely. Okay. Let's take a quick look with that view surface 3D viewer. Well, it's not gonna do it. Let's do view 3D viewer window and select object. So maybe we wanna take a look at this. Okay. Then hit enter, and it's generating the model. Here we go. Man. What it is, it's picking up all those different text files and trying to do something with it, and that's making it a little bit crazy. Let's apply vertical acceleration 5. That's still kind of crazy. Let's close this. Maybe take a look at a smaller area first. View 3D viewer window. Maybe take a look at this tiny area. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Let's do 5 times 10 times vertical acceleration. Okay, So here is the color scheme. The redder it gets, the higher you are. So this is the top of a mountain, and this is just going down the side of it. Okay. Uh, just kind of looking at it. You can, if you're lost, you can come over here and choose plan view, or choose northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, or that kind of stuff. Most of the time, if I have to go back, I go back to the plan view and just do my stuff from there. Let's close this. I'm still not sure what to do with this contour files yet. Uh, let me take a look at the data first. Okay, these are the drill holes that I have. Okay? So for these drill holes, I have rule ID, easting, northern, surface elevation, then I have a depth to water elevation, depth to top of coal, bottom of coal, this is top coal elevation, bottom coal elevation, that's my Carlson thickness. And some of the coal they have already been mined out. Okay, and when it's mined out, it's reporting the depth to the mine void and bottom depth to the mine void. So let's copy this. Okay, I want to make it a CSV file so that I can import the data to my it's a lower report same that I'm working with. Let's delete this top column first. I don't need that. Whole ID, whole database, whole ID. I don't need both of those. But let's keep it. Through whole type code. I don't need that. But still, let's keep it. This thing, northern. I need this. I need. This could be one of the attributes that I'm gonna assign to my code string. Or the water level elevation could be the attribute. Okay, now what I need, top Carlson depth, bottom Carlson depth. I don't really need it unless I already have some kind of formula is here. Okay, let's do this. Bottom depth of mine void and bottom depth of top and bottom depth of mine void. Let's say they're all coal, so this should be equals to this, and top coal elevation would then be surface minus top depth, and this one would be surface minus bottom depth. Okay. Let's copy this, paste this formula over here, I'm going to do the same thing over here and do same thing over here. What I'm doing, I'm just trying to convert my mine void into like actual cold seam top and bottom. I guess that's it. For this particular borehole, I have no information. Okay. So let's see what we have. Let's insert two columns over here and move this to over here. Okay, delete these two, and when it's red, drill hole type code, maybe make it 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, no, 31, 31, 31, 31. I'm just changing my drill hole type so that later when I import my data I could identify the borehole. I don't need this column. I'm going to keep it, although I don't need to import it. Okay, depth to water is not available for every single borehole, but that's okay. Well, what I'm going to import is this water level elevation. That's not known over there. It's not known over there. Okay, now let's see what it does. Let's drill hole CSV. Okay, I will already save this as a CSV file now. Now if I go to this file and kind of try to import my drill holes, drill hole import. When did I save this? Oh, I need to make a define drill hole. Okay, name is say 30. As that symbol, and when name is 31, I'm gonna use a different symbol. Okay, let's save it. Drill hole import custom, no. Okay, now let's see. I have the whole ID first, which is drill hole name, so let's move that first. Then database whole ID. I don't need that. I'm just gonna do a skip, add skip, then whole type code, to whole type. Okay, add that, then easting, northern, surface elevation. Then I have the top cold depth, which I don't need, so add skip. Bottom cold depth, add skip. Top cold elevation, let's see, straight at top elevation, add straight at bottom depth, and bottom elevation is next, which is over here. So I'm gonna, oh, what am I doing? Go back, row ID is first, then database whole ID skip, whole type code whole time, that's fine. Then I have the easting and northing. Easting, northing, then surface elevation. Testing northern surface elevation. Then I have two skips. Okay, top cold depth, bottom cold depth. Then I have the top elevation, bottom elevation. Then I have depth to water level. Let's remove. Uh, Depth to water level, I'm going to add it as an attribute. It's a Droho attribute, and I'm just going to call it WT. Okay. And I have not set any key or non-key strata. Let's see what happens. Do OK. They're saying missing strata name, so let's see. Go back to this, and that's true, it's missing strata name. And what it is, they're all cold seams. So right before the cold seam, let's add just cold, and just add cold for every single thing over here. Now we have the straighter name, and let's add a key non-key. They're all one, they're all key. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, let's try it again. So draw hole, import draw hole, import draw hole, import. Now open. Okay, now I have the whole ID, skip whole type, listing northern, surface elevation, then top cold depth, bottom cold depth, skip, top cold elevation, strata top elevation, bottom cold elevation, strata bottom elevations. Then right after that I'm going to add where is my strata name? Yeah, it's not even there, it's here. So then I'm going to add the strata name, add, Then I'm going to add key non key and then this. Now hit OK. Is it working? It says missing strata name. Why? I'm getting frustrated. Ah, here we go. It says he imported 71 drones. Zip, 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 zip. Okay, now where are they? Do a Z E zoom extend. I don't see them. Do you? Try it again. What I'm gonna do, probably create a new layer this time. New layer. This is up. I already have a layer for drill hole. Let's see. Let's turn off everything else but that layer. Let's see what happens. Okay, now I have only the drill hole layer turned on. Let's go to my drill hole and make that my current layer. Okay. Still I don't see anything, so I'm going to try to re-import the data one more time. Okay. It says 71 imported, but where? Don't say anything. Do you? Something is wrong, and I don't know why and what. Let's try something else. Just close this drawing and just open a new one, a blank one. Okay, and this is gonna be just a test import. What is all? Just do a test import. 1000 scale. Define your drill hole stuff, and this time I'm just not gonna do anything. Just say yes. Import the drill hole once again. What? What's wrong? Well, nothing has imported. Okay, so I have done something wrong with my... Okay, let's try this. Try delete, well, copy this and paste it over here. Full ID, database full ID, just delete that stuff. We'll delete that stuff, listing northern surface elevation. Copy, and let's do this so that top of depth, we don't need that. Bottom depth, don't need that. Top cool division, yeah, you can keep that. Bottom cool division, yeah, you do need that. As the strata, key or non-key, this you don't need. This you don't need. None of that you would need. Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time. And this is the problem with the real time, real life data. That you just have to figure out what to do. Okay. Now the whole name, remove that. Eastern northern surface elevation, top elevation, strata bottom elevation, strata name, key non-key, and water level. Why is it doing this? Try a drill hole report, standard drill hole report. Oh, it's 72. Well, something is not right over there, so that's what I'm trying to check. What's not right? Okay, here's my problem. My drill hole report says the hole is A0, northern is 10. It's 70 and 1. Why is that? Oh, there are commas or something. So format cells, that could be a problem. Number just this. Okay, now file, save as CSV one more time. So what was happening, I have in this file, I have 71 or whatever drill holes. They all have the same north and eastern. So they're all at the same spot, and that's what was causing the problem. So this time I'm hoping that we have solved the problem. I think it was something with the CSV file, because it might have had those commas in it. So let's try it again. drill hole, import drill hole, import drill hole, import. This time everything is already set up. I'm just gonna say okay, 72 drill holes imported. Now to here we go. Now I feel a little bit happier. I've been trying this for a long time, but I couldn't do it, for 30-40 minutes. Now we have the drill holes already imported. Let's open it up, at least one. So what it did, I did not have any other information but for the coal seam. So it's got coal, overburden. I don't have quality for any of this. I have the northing, I have the surface elevation, and I have a descriptive field as 1039. That's a depth to the water table. Now, what I really want to do is just map that water table elevation and just contour it. Okay. Now let's see if we can do that. Grids, make 3D grid file, say water table. Now please select all these boreholes. Say nothing selected. Try that again. Grid files to create water table. Screen entities, screen peak, 10 by 10, linearly square. Okay. First grid corner is say right over there. Next grid corner right over here. Now asking me to choose stuff, and I've chosen everything. But it says ignore 72 points out of elevation range. Nice. So now what's going on? So it's this, because I have changed everything, but I did not change my low and the high values. Although it shouldn't matter, because I should be able to model my coal seam thickness from here. Well, let's try make it 9999 9999. Okay, is it okay? Again, I'm going to choose my first grid corner there, second grid corner there, select object. I'm just going to call it all. Now it's asking me wind factor, which power. I'm just going to do second. I just did something and I don't know what, so let's go and check the test import grid and what it is. And to do that, always I do a contour from grid file, click on that, test import, open it up. I don't know what is it, so I'm just gonna call it TI, maybe 20 feet contour, so 25 feet. TI. Now it's saying the starting depth 1050, ending depth 1064, and it inserted 0 contours because our contour interval is like 25 feet, so did not input anything. But now let's go back to our data. Those elevations, they look awfully close to my surface elevation, so what I think is trying to model my surface elevation. Don't you think? So the grade that was created, it was for the surface. Now let's try it again. No. Yeah, testing port. And let's do 5-bit contours. No, it won't do anything either. So let's do 1-bit contour this time. It should do something this time. Here we go. Now what I want to do as the next thing is drill hole utilities, symbol size, make it say 50. Ah, 50 is too big, so maybe 5. Yeah, I'm trying to change the size of my drill holes. Okay, then I also wanna draw the surface elevation so that I know my what the contours are right now. Drill hole text, standard drill hole text, drill hole name, and I need the surface elevation, and that's it. And this 5 for the text. Select objects, do all. Do you need the call or the call over button? I don't need anything, so just clear it. Okay, see, it's just too big, so uh, triple text, everything is good, make it 0.5 and 2. Oh, what was that? Okay, here we go. It's really small, but it's BH1, so it's placing below the borehole, but it's kind of too far, so let's try it again. Offset as 1. Let's do it. Bottom is fine. Okay, all click. Now we are good. Okay, now let's take a look at a couple of these isolines. Okay, this is a 62 isoline. Yep. So what it just did, it just modeled my surface. That's good. That's not bad at all. Now I'm trying to think, how do I model my holes and thickness from here? I can make a grade for the surface. I can make a grade for the base of the same. Can I? Let's go to strata cal. Strata cal dataset on screen revolves. Let's see what kind of data we have already. Say unable to find any strata in the drill holes. Why is that? Let's open the strata name. I do have strata. I have not assigned any bed name. Is that the problem? Try it again. Processing only strata with beds. Processing only strata with definitions. So, what I really need is assigning some bed names. So, can I do that? If you go to drill hole, strata bed, you can just assign assign bed name. Select objects. All enter name for the bed. I'll just do FP for freeport. Use parameter filters. No. This call is a strata. Okay, it's saying it's updated 671 drill holes. Let's open up in one of those. Here we go. Now you have a bed name assigned to it. Now let's try the strata calc. Strata calc data set. Now what's the problem? Save it maybe? Let's try and make strata grid files. Use position for another file. Yes, why not? File. That's the file I want to use. Okay. Select objects. Okay. Now it says keeping strata FP key without strata definition. So what I really need to do is go to my drill hole, do define strata, and read drill holes from my on-screen boreholes. Process beds, yes. Here we go. Now you do have your strata definition. Now save it. Exit. Now let's try strata calc data set. Select on-screen drill holes. Voila! Wonderful. So now what I have surface elevation and the same thicknesses assigned to each of these boreholes. Okay, that's wonderful. What do you think? Now you have thickness, bottom elevation, top elevation, and depth. Everything assigned to it. Only bad thing is my attribute I added that as a drill hole attribute. I should have added that as my core attribute or strata attribute so that I can get it over here. So, but let's do something before we go too far. Let's go to grid, or maybe go over here first. Strata grid files. Now define strata grid auto run. select objects or fault lines here. There's selector holds all. Okay, now what I want, add processing on, choose strata to process. Okay, this is the free port, is the one that I want to process, and I want to process the thickness. And I like to use linear least square most of the time. Everything is good. Set grid position, I can choose that test import, then hit OK, then add another one. This time I'm gonna choose the bottom elevation. Okay, that's the tube, and I'm gonna save it. And then I can run. Where is run? Just gonna exit it first. Go back over here. Run. That's what I have defined. I have no inclusion polyline, no exclusion polyline. Select objects. I'm gonna select everything. Select fault lines. Select objects. Well, actually, let's do this. Now let's do this and to enter, and it says processing actually complete. That's good. Now what I'm gonna do, open up my, well, do the contouring again, the contour from grid files. Now here's my thickness grid, open it up, and I know that this is the thickness contour. Thickness I do 0.5 intervals, and I'll do thickness, and I'll do thickness. Okay, and starting depth 0 is fine, ending depth 14, that's also fine. So there we go. What you have is like too many contours, so let's clean up your map a little bit. Okay, first thing first, one of these buttons over here will freeze the layers. I don't want to see it. I want to see the text. Freeze layer again. Okay, now you have only this, and the next thing I want to do, reduce my borehole size even more. Change symbol size, make it 0.5. Okay, that's better. Then I'm gonna do that contour from grid file once again. Select my thickness and do maybe contour in every 2 feet. Level contours, and line width is 0.5. Okay, then point. Okay, from 0, no, maybe we want, well, do we have a 0? Yeah, we wanna take a look if we have a 0. It's still too big. Your labels are just too big. They don't look very good either. So go back to your defines no strata count. Well, let's try that uh, structure and see how did that do. Well, my structure did is a little bit better. No. Well, this is where I'm gonna stop. Well, at least this exercise, it has given you an idea how difficult it could be importing the real life data. And I'm going to play with this data a little bit more and try to define my grades a little bit better, try to define my uh, strata calc auto run a little bit better so that I can have a little bit better file, better grade. Okay, so thank you.